Hey guys, welcome to London Lips YouTube channel. Welcome if you're new and welcome if you're not. We're here to deliver the tea as always. Now today guys, the topic is very serious. We're talking about Shanice Willingham, who basically tried to unalive herself and her 3 children by jumping in a pool. It's a serious topic, so I don't want to hear nothing about the glue that's on the edges of her hair or nothing like that. This is really serious, and I do have the tape that she recorded when she planned to, unalive herself and her children. So I am going to play the tape, and then we're really going to go into this because there's a lot to talk about. Why Shanice was in this position and the fact that a lot of women are struggling with these kids. Let's talk about it.
No more. My baby dad don't give a fuck. My mama don't give a fuck. I've been struggling so long with mental health. So if y'all understand a young mother, right? If she been reaching out for months and months, please, 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 hear her out. Hear her. Just hear her. Because I'm about to do this, guys. Whew. I'm about to do this, y'all. And I love my kids. I love my kids so much. So much. But I can't leave them behind because how? I can't leave them behind because who the fuck gonna take care of them? I don't want them. I know they'll be safe with God. And I know I'm going to go to hell. Oh, God, I'm going to go to hell. And, God, I just know. I know you're disappointed. I know, but I've been trying. I told you to show up for me. I tried every way, God. But I know my kid's going to be safe with him. Oh, Lord. I told you, God, I was getting tired. And, Theo, you really hurt me with this because you could never see how much of pain I am. You never saw how much of pain I was in, Theo. And it hurt me so bad. It hurt me so bad. And y'all, don't get it twisted. I'm not doing this about no nigga. I'm doing this because I am a tired single mother that got too much on her shoulders. I don't know how to figure out this life when no one helps me. So don't even blame Theo either because he did his part when it was there, but he was not no good father when times was bad. To my mama, Ma, you knew I was at my lowest. You knew, Ma. You knew I was at my lowest, Ma. You knew. You just kicked me right down. You literally just saved me from suicide. Ooh, if I don't do it, believe it's because I look my kids in their eyes. I'm right here at the pool. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful at the pool, y'all. It's so beautiful. Oh, Lord. It's so beautiful. Oh, Lord. Oh, y'all, babies. I love y'all, okay? Dada, can you tell Mommy you love me? I love you. I love you. Yeah. Mommy love you. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss, okay? Mwah. Two. Mommy love you, okay? Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss.
The children were aged 3, 2 and 8 months. And she went into the pool, she tied a rope around herself and the 3 children, and she jumped in the pool. But family members had rushed down there and managed to save them. The children have suffered from severe injuries, though, as she's being charged with attempted murder. The night this happened, Shanice had got into an argument with her children's father, who is called Theo Williams. They got into an argument. Her mother had got involved in the argument, which was taking place on the phone, and she then began to get into an argument with her mother. Her mother then told her to leave her house and get out. So she then asked her child's father, Theo, if he could take the children. When she asked him to take the children, he said he doesn't give a F and he ain't doing anything. So she then was left, I guess, desperate, because initially she had said, look, take your children and I'll sort something out for myself. I'll find somewhere else to go. But he was not helping her. And I feel like some of these guys, when they're arguing with the mother of their child, they don't realise how vulnerable the mother is. Sometimes the mother is going through a lot. She is having a very hard time raising their children as a single parent. So when some of these guys are out here making homes all over the place, they need to be realistic and really think about how present are you going to be in each of these homes? Like, why are you having homes everywhere? And I'm not accusing Theo of having homes everywhere. I don't know about his personal life, but his baby mother needed his help. She asked him to pick up the kids, and when someone requests for you to pick up your kids and there's a lot going on in their life, the answer should always be yes. This was a woman who was going through so much mentally. She wanted to commit suicide. She wanted to leave this earth, but she didn't think she could leave this earth and leave her children behind. Why? Because she didn't think there was anyone out there who would be able to take care of them. She literally said it. She said, I can't take it anymore. She literally said she loved her kids so much, but she could not leave them behind because there's no one there to take care of them. They would be more safe with God. No one should feel so unsupported that they think it's better to take their children with them. They should be able to feel like, if I was to be gone, my mum's going to step up, the dad's going to step up, relatives are going to take care of these children. But she felt like, as a mother, the only way was to take the children with her. I know she's locked up right now and she is facing these charges, but realistically, I think this lady needs to be in a mental hospital, just getting help. She's clearly been going through depression, some sort of, maybe psychosis. Like, she's literally lost it. This is a woman who you can hear the devastation in her voice. Like, she feels bad to take her children's life, but she doesn't see a way out of her situation. She's going through a lot. She doesn't feel supported. And there's a lot of women who are going through depression secretly. There's a lot of women who are going through a lot, and these dads are not stepping up. They are not supporting. She's not the first woman who has tried to unalive herself and her children. There are women who have done this and they have killed themselves and their children. They've unalived themselves and their children. And a lot of the time it comes out that these dads are not helping with their kids. These women are by themselves, struggling with money, struggling with, just taking care of the kids on the day-to-day. Having 3 young kids like that is a lot. There's going to be a lot of tantrums, a lot of crying. They're going to require, a lot of things all day. And for a woman to be doing this alone is too much. She needs a break. She probably needed respite, time for herself, sympathy. Sometimes, black women get no sympathy. Like, a lot of people can never sympathize with a black woman. Like, a black woman can be going through a lot, but nobody's really here to see a black woman crying and going through it. So a lot of the time, black women are not given the support that they need when they are in difficult circumstances. A lot of these men would rather be arguing with the mother of their kids, talking badly about her behind her back, spending their time with other women, wasting their money on cars, clothes and clubs, rather than making sure that the mother of their child is not struggling with bills, putting food on the table, clothing these kids. There's a lot of guys who don't even like any cash could touch their baby mother's hands. They'd rather get their kid a pair of trainers, and they don't realise that there's things your kids need, like electricity, food, hot water, soap powder, general day-to-day things to keep a child alive and to keep a child looking well and being healthy. So a lot of the time, these guys are really falling short. Now, her mother, she expressed, knows that she was depressed and she was at the end of her tether, but she feels like her mother is not helping her. Now, as a mother, of course, you've got to do the most to help your child, but also, where was his mother? Like, a lot of the times, these, mothers from the father's side, they're not helping enough. They're not. They say it takes a village to raise a child. Nowadays, no one has a village. There's no village anymore. And if you was to lean on the village, let's say you was to lean on somebody that you just knew, you can't, because nowadays you're finding out this person's crazy, this person's a pedo. Like, you got to be very selective. So the only people you can really trust are those very, very close to you to help you. And if they're not helping you, and a woman has got 3 young kids by herself, this woman was handling 3 very, very young kids alone, with maybe some help from the dad, but when she's in desperation, he's not coming through. And this is the end result. So she's being charged with 3 counts of first-degree premeditated attempted murder. I want to read to you what the sheriff had to say. So he has said, the fear and betrayal these innocent children must have felt at the hands of the one person meant to love, care for and protect them is unimaginable. The decision was not a cry for help. It was a deliberate act of cruelty. Mental health challenges may provide an explanation, but there is no excuse and no justification. These children were failed by their own mother, and it is only by the quick actions of their family that they are alive today. Now, that's what the sheriff had to say. I don't think she done this deliberately in cruelty. I believe her mental health was just gone. Like, she had literally lost it. She was suffering for a long time and she just couldn't see a way out. And I think many, mothers who are alone with kids have gone through, depression and kept it to themselves, or felt like they can't talk out about their mental health. You know what they never really talk about is, if a mother has got really bad mental health, right, and she is raising, young children, a lot of the time, a mother with children, and I'm not even going to say young children, just a mother who has got children. If a mother is suicidal or she's going through things like this, she wants to unalive herself, she's going through so much, a lot of the times, a mother will not feel she can reach out to maybe like social services to get state help with her children, because there is a risk that they would take the children away. So people need to realize that, it needs to be a situation where people feel they can seek help more openly without their children being taken away from them. And maybe it wouldn't get to this level in the absolute beginning. I hope she's given the help that she needs, and I hope she's put in hospital, given counselling, given a support team, and eventually able to be reunited with her children. Maybe they won't live with her again, but maybe she could at least see them. I don't think this is a lady who went out there to kill her kids because she's evil. I think this is a woman who absolutely could not cope and didn't want to necessarily see her kids, in the care system when she's not alive. Like, she didn't think anyone would probably take them in. She probably thought if they was in the state care, they would be going through horrendous things, possibly, abuse, and other cruelty long term. So she probably felt like in her mind she was doing the right thing, because she was clearly, not in good mental shape. You could hear it in her voice. You could tell she didn't really want to do it. You could tell she felt guilty, but she just felt stuck in her situation. They need to make sure there is more support for mothers. They need to absolutely make sure. And fathers need to make sure that they're doing more to support the mothers of their kids. And if they don't really want to be fully putting their all 100% into it, they need to be making more effort to ensure they don't get these women pregnant. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for listening. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll definitely see you guys on another one.